Is it working? I see. All right, now how do I share that I'm live streaming? This button? Right. Seems like it's working. So let's announce that I'm live. New post. I am going live streaming on YouTube and playing Magic the Gathering Arena Standard Best of 1 with a pile of cards that got me to Diamond but has not gotten me any further. Oh, getting warnings about bit rates. That's exciting. Labels? None of those. And a post. I could have sworn that there was a feature for going live on Blue Sky. Oh, there it is. Go live. Allowed services Twitch, Steam Place, and Bluecast. Interesting. So I cannot go live on YouTube. Interesting. A weird choice. So I'm getting a bitrate warning. Warning, your current open widget. Bitrate is 2691 is lower than the recommendation. Usually stream bitrate is 6800. Settings. Stream. Oh, I think I need to go not live. I don't think I have a way of changing that. I think, oh, there it is. Streaming bitrate. 6800. Can I just change this number? Apply that. kind of feel like the bitrate I'm playing at is just the bitrate that my computer can support. What we will see if anything changes. Oh, gosh. Hotter than I anticipated. Also, in case you're wondering about the cool glitchy effect, that's just a crappy webcam. Well, I have not gotten an additional warning about my bitrate. It's just still showing the old one. If I close that warning, analytics, stream settings, stream health, it says it's excellent now. Okay, so I think it's fixed. Cool. All right. So let me go to my gameplay screen. All right, since I don't have any viewers yet, that means that this particular video is going to turn into a VOD, I suppose, which is fine. I mean, obviously, this is my very first time streaming, if not ever, at least in a very long time. So let's treat it as if I'm just recording for a video to YouTube. So let's choose play and choose this deck. Where? Oh, can I put myself up here? Oh. So, admittedly, I am sort of streaming from a potato, not like on purpose. I don't know where to put my face during this part of the video. All right, that works for now. So, standard best of one. I'm playing a deck called Awkward Synergy Orzhov, which is just, I mean, I'm trying to be clever. It's just a deck with cards in it, which is every deck. I don't know. So let's click this button and click this button, and then I can put my face down here. That looks like a good place for a face. All right, so what do we got? We got Nesting Bot. Actually, I should start at the end and then work my way back. So there's a couple different, I keep kind of moving around and making changes to this deck. The kind of idea was you play Voice of Victory, then you play Arnon, and then you play Delny, and you attack with Voice of Victory, so you make 2, which is doubled into 4, and then when those 4 die, each of them triggers double, so you do 8 damage. That's, 12 damage because you attacked with 4 as well. And if you did that on the previous turn, you probably did a couple damage. So that's the basic idea, is surprise, 8 damage or more, 8 or more damage that you didn't expect. Everything else is just kind of playing around with either letting me do that or making it better when I do that, or I don't know, that kind of stuff. So I've got Nesting Bot, so I have bodies. I have Corrupted Conviction as a way to turn the bodies, the mobilize tokens into cards. Gas Guzzler, I've been going back and forth on how many of these to play. Requiting Hex and the Hunt for removal. Meta, basically, there's a couple cards that if I don't deal with them, then the game kind of gets run away from me, however you want to put it. Blood Witch and Sephiroth as kind of bonus versions of the Delny effect. Mozio, recent addition that I've been testing out. Why am I not playing Sheltered by Ghosts? I don't know. at this point. I was for a while, and then I found that the end the hunt worked better for the cases where I wanted it, because the thing goes away forever. Reanimation's really common in the meta, or whatever, the standard best of one ladder right now. So if I do an end the hunt, that gets rid of their biggest thing that they've put all of their investment into. I also have switched to run some Day of Judgments, and then after a while you realize you have a bunch of tiny things, so you start playing Raise the Past. I also was running Nesting Bot, and the Nesting Bots were getting me max speed, so I'm like, hey, try out Razor Scoreboard. Razor Scoreboard is kind of great because it draws 2 cards, discounts everything, and then lets you usually throw something like one of these things back into the graveyard so that you can reanimate it with Raise the Past. Tiny Bones is kind of funny here because the number of times it actually does. Oh, I have 1 viewer. Hello, random viewer. So anyway, Tiny Bones is kind of funny because if it's let to do its thing, it can kind of do some funny things. Like if Delny's out and Tiny Bones hits, it gets 2 triggers. Sometimes you'll reanimate the opponent's thing that you just destroyed with your Requiting Hex, or that died in combat or got killed by, or not with Day of Judgment. But anyways, there's a couple times it's actually done the Tiny Bones thing. What it mostly does is draws removal. A 1-mana Death Touch is a good blocker, good attacker, and it draws the removal, so then you can play your Sephiroth afterwards. I was running more Sephiroths previously, but I wanted to try out... what was it I wanted to try out again? Enduring Innocence. Enduring Innocence I've been going back and forth on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right now I'm testing it out again. And then it lands Dulcifin Encampment. Surprisingly good if you have kind of surprising, if you have 1 or 2 things that can attack and have 1 or 2 of these Arnins, Vengeful Bloodroots, or Sephiroths, that can be surprise 6 damage. Basic fixing type lands, and then a Restless Fortress. Restless Fortress, it's 3 damage out of nowhere if after a board wipe, which every once in a while finishes the game. Turn that into 5 damage if you have Delny, and especially makes it unblockable by big creatures. So there's a couple times that that's helped. Anyways, just a bunch of cards I threw together, and I hit Diamond. Well, sort of Diamond. I hit the bottom end of Diamond, and then you kind of climb up from Diamond 4 to Diamond 3, then you're back down to Diamond 4 again. So that's where we are right now. Make myself just a little bit smaller. Not that you need to see this part, but I think that will make me fit better on the next page. All right. Loading. All right. Am I out of the way sufficiently? No elements. Yeah, that should work. Keep. Oh, I'm a little bit in the way. Make myself a little bit higher there. Maybe a little bit smaller. I'm barely even there now. Whatever. That works. I don't know where I'm supposed. Maybe I'm supposed to be over here where the pet is, but the problem is that's where emblems end up. So, let me. I should not have kept this hand. I got distracted by streaming. That's fine. We're just gonna play one of these many godless shrines that my opponent knows about, and go from there. Still nothing to play, so I'm actually gonna do this. Get myself a swamp. I don't know. I wonder why I had 2 viewers and they left without commenting. can I get rid of this little pop-up? Whatever. They're gonna steal my stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the Dolphin Encampment, play the Vengeful Blood Witch, auto pay. And that way, if someone tries to remove it, I can Corrupted Conviction to get some value out of it. And if they don't remove it, then I can use the Requiting Hex. Ooh! Yeah, definitely do not want this exiled. So that's basically why I left up mana. Obviously, everyone leaves up mana. I'm not special. Alright. Now, they threw an End the Hunt out really early, which strongly suspects they have another one. But I don't have anything else to do, so I'm going to play my Ernin. They'll probably just End the Hunt it, but you know what? Things happen. It is a 3 mana, so at least they can't use Requiting Hex on it. Oh, fun. There, free 2 damage. And one of these, another one of these. Nothing terribly special. I'm clearly doing a bad job of this, but that's okay. Y'all, it's just a game. Wonder if I could put myself over here. Wow, wrong. Target opponent exiles the top X cards of their library. You may look at any and play those cards as long as they're in mana. If you cast a spell this, you may spend mana. Well, that's cool. There goes my deck. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so I'm gonna burn some life here to kind of bluff that I have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I guess technically I do have Requiting Hexes, so I don't have nothing to do. There's some little guys. The little guys die. That's how the story goes. What was I? Oh, right, I was going to move myself. So if I put myself... I keep moving the wrong screen. Okay, if I put myself over here, I think I can get... I don't need, like, I don't need to see my pet. Probably can do about that big. Ugh. Well, I have one card that helps me with that. It's not that. I think I don't want to raise my past. I think I just want to keep doing this. So they don't actually have any creatures to reanimate. That's neat. My creatures, though. My creatures they can reanimate. Well. Oh well. Ironically, I don't want to exile my own creatures, but I might have to. It's not like I can reanimate it easily anyway. This... My gas guzzler! Alright, well this is a silly thing that I've been doing. I'll take you. Auto pay. Blight you. Break even there, and then this should fizzle. No food for you. Ha! Do I want to exile my own guy? Yeah, I think I do want to exile my own guy. I'm liking my chances here. Problem is that they're going to reanimate a different of my guys. But at least that one I can get rid of. So, where's the line here? What do I do? Interesting. I wanted my creatures to die anyway. This is perfect. I'll gain a life, you'll gain a life. Balances out. Alright, so do I have 4 mana after this? Yeah, so I'll do an Enduring Innocence. We'll see if they stop me. They do not. Raise the past. See if they stop me. They do not. I draw a card. I think I have a good chance, because if all of these guys die, they'll each see 5 deaths, which is enough to win. Wow, I've had quite a few people drop in, see me playing, and then leave, which is a little disheartening, but like, I think I just win right now, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna exile all of my... What did they exile? Oh, haha! That's funny. Hooray! I win! I like it when I win. Right. Next game. Making sure my microphone's turned on. I don't know why I am checking that, because literally I've got a thing. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down your video settings. You haven't dropped any frames, so I don't know. This is a bad keep. This is also a bad keep. One more bad keep. Let's see what it is. Because, I mean, on the one hand, I can get rid of their early turn. I think I'm actually going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to toss out my Day of Judgment, even though it would be very useful. So, sometimes you play around getting rid of somebody's early turn stuff. I don't know. I should. This is very funny to me. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, I need to stop drawing lands. This is too many lands. Just way too many lands to be drawing. And I don't know how. Okay, so back to overloading. But I haven't dropped any frames. I don't understand. Alright. Sadly, their one creature that they've decided to attach is not one that I can hit. Don't know why I checked my graveyard there, just force a habit. If I draw Raise the Past or can play Raise the Past, I tend to check. This is ramp. That's a very neat form of ramp. Alright, well I finally got a creature. So, that's better than not a creature. Definitely was a bad keep, but, you know, I got all the lands I need. I just need to draw all of the cards that I want to have in my hand now. That one I can destroy with Requiting Hex. Why is it not letting me react? Oh well. Guess they really want to keep that creature. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like that. That's some fun plays that you're doing. Because now you can make a copy. I'm not sure what you make a copy of. That's like infinite mana. That's cool. Huh. I did not know there was an infinite mana combo in Standard. No. At a certain point, do they start putting it on the Aurora so that... I guess that's the win, right? They get to 18. I think we're gonna hit them with a nice deck. And then a good game. Because I am pretty confident that this game is over. So you do that. Do it like 5 times on this guy. Oh yeah, I'll leave her untapped. But now do it on. Okay. They've clearly recognized that they've won, right? What are you gonna do with all that mana? You're still doing the same thing over and over again. You now have a mana dork that produces 21 mana. Just... Your Aurora Boreite is going to put +1/+1 counters on everything during combat. I guess... I don't... Okay. But, like... What's the plan? Like, obviously you win this turn if you just do this 3 times or 4 times on Aurora Boreite as well. And then attack me with both of them. Maybe you have some kind of... Like, you definitely have won at this point. What's the next step? Okay, make a bunch more mana. Copy again. Why aren't you putting it on the Aurora Boreite at this point? I get that you're making a ridiculous amount of mana. 100 of mana floating right now. You don't have any kind of... Like, you could be making copies of... Yeah, you could make a copy of this thing. Right? Token to copy artifact you control. Gains haste. So yeah, you could make a copy of the skateboard, put it on your Chrome Dome, and then once you've done that, then you could have 3 attackers, and you wouldn't have to be worried about my blockers. Hey, you noticed. Okay. Oh, that's all you needed to do. I feel like this is gonna go well for you. I don't know why I'm still here. I don't understand why I'm still here. Yep. Good game. Where's my good game button? Neat. Wonder why no one's chatting. Maybe they don't realize that I'm live. That's possible. I don't know. Maybe I don't actually have viewers. Maybe that's a lie. Maybe my stream map is lying to me. Oh, my neck's gonna go funny. Oh. Trying to talk into the microphone properly instead of putting the microphone where it needs to be. There we go. All right, one more. Always one more. So what do we got? We've got something to do on turn 2. Sure, I will go with that. That works. All right. Guess technically not doing anything on turn 2. Next. Yeah, I don't have any reason to wait any longer. All right, so we've got... Oh, that's fun. I'm just gonna attack with it, though. No reason not to. Just smack. I have apparently 9 viewers, none of which are chatting, which is fine. I'm not complaining. 9 viewers is a lot of viewers for somebody who's streaming for the first time ever on YouTube. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, right. There's a trick to this. Hold full control. I mean, better ways to do that. Hello, hope you're well. I'm getting land starved playing Arena. Yep, that's the way life is. Also, hey, first chatter. Hi, random person who has come into my chat randomly. All right, Gas Guzzler. Go. Immediately die. Give me land. There's a land. Alright. Maybe they'll build up their board this turn, and I can Day of Judgment. Is that an instant? Yeah, this is a real good turn for a Day of Judgment, actually. What do I got in the graveyard? I've got Cathar and Guzzler. Momo. They're gonna be real angry when I Day of Judgment again, aren't they? Alright, let's play to the board a bit. Maybe get some cards. Thanks! How's the stream look? I worry that my computer has some difficulty with this particular streaming. It keeps complaining that I'm overloading my encoding. Oh. Is the audio good? Obviously the little video in the corner is terrible, but that's because of my webcam, not because of the stream. Alright. So this is interesting. So I have, I think what I want to do here is we do Vengeful Blood Witch. I draw a card. Does any of this stuff. And then we attack. We can't block easily. That's cool. I'm glad. They're going to block probably Delny. They probably should block Delny. They block Delny. Of course they do. And that's fine because we're going to gain some life. Double that trigger. And we're going to Day of Judgment everything again. Hooray! Alright, so next turn. They've... Oh, that's fun. Target player draws 3 cards. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's raise... Actually, let's start with the nesting bot. in case the draw changes what I'm going to do here. It gave me a land. That's good. That means I can Corrupted Conviction my nesting bot. Get myself some value from that before immediately killing everything again. Wait, no, that's the opposite. Bringing everything back again. And what can I kill with this? Nothing. And it's... Oh, that's it. I could just kill it for its own sake. Yeah. Kill it for its own sake. Yes, kill this. Auto. Then I get more speed. And 2 more death triggers. All right. Things are going about right. Okay, what do you take out? Yeah, you take him out. Draw 3 cards. That's good. Momo. Valkyrie. Yeah, no, Yep, it's all gone wrong. It's not like I was super confident there, but I really thought I was doing okay. That said, I have already used all my Day of Judgments, but I have not used all my End the Hunts, so I have a chance. Also haven't found all my raise the pasts. Alright, so this... Actually, I think I'm going to play this... Yeah, we're going to do this. Requite Hex. This. Gonna have to ward 2. Alright, get my friend back. Do the Dalkovan encampment. And attack with the servos. So, I mean... So basically, I've lost if they have literally anything. The 8. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I think they may have messed up there. Not a lot, though. So if I play Ernan, and then I play one of these. Gas Guzzler really doesn't have any benefit to be played. But there's no reason not to, so he comes out 2. And I attack with these 2. He'll gain 1 life. They'll gain 1 life. Yeah, no, I definitely have already lost. Alright. Good game. Maybe they will accidentally board wipe. No, they did not. Oh, the deck's doing what it's supposed to. Other than the losing part, you know. Playing it, pieces are doing things. I picked a hot day to start streaming. And this hat, I'm gonna put on backwards. I'm serious. Rallying. Or something. Alright, so this is a good first hand. 1, 2, 3, if I draw land. So, pay 2 life. Tiny Bones. Alright, Tiny Bones. What are we gonna do? Alright. Welcome to encampment. Voice of victory. Go. Attack. Alright, so next turn, if we draw a land, very obvious. There we go. So actually, less obvious than previously, because now I actually have something to play. Alright, so we're going to play the Voice of Victory. We're going to attack for 1. And we're going to end our turn. They're probably going to take out my next Voice of Victory. Ooh, I hate oozes. Oh, I hate oozes. It's no fun. Oozes. Picking out my stuff. So first of all, I strongly suspect they're not going to block a Tiny Bones. So let's start with a Tiny Bones. I did not anticipate them blocking the Tiny Bones. That's cool. Alright, well, let's sacrifice a nesting bot and see what comes up behind it. We got a land. Oh, we actually get a pretty good turn this turn. I think I'm going to look for plains. And we're going to drop our Vengeful Blood Witch. They all die, I can just raise the pass next turn. So, not a huge deal. Ooh, I don't like him. Yeah, I think we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to pay 2 life. And then I'm going to play the death. What's it? And then I'm going to attack with everything. Let me block with that. So I get lots of triggers. Hooray, lots of triggers. Oh, I'm covering my max speed. Ah! Okay, we're going to put it here. There's no real good place. I'll cover my opponent's pet. There we go. What's funny is if you notice any lag, that might just be Arena. Arena is kind of laggy on this computer. Oh, now I'm in trouble.
My job is to teach. Yours is to learn. This is merciful.
I had a professor like that. Let's do it this way. So if I swing all 4 in, they block 1. I think I might win. I haven't done the math yet. So I'm going to do at least 3 to the face. Yeah, I think I might win. So I don't win because of silliness. Oh well. Gonna do 4 damage. Alright. Unless this guy, big comeback. Yeah, he's gonna have a big comeback.
Never take growth for granted.
And a scoos. Alright. Not gonna make a difference. This is just a revenge hex. That's interesting. He could have been a jerk there and just... Alright, I still have a pretty good raise the past. Oops. Alright, what do we got? That doesn't do anything. Enters tapped. Raise the pass. Do I attack for 1? No. See, you're just gonna gain life? No, you're gonna destroy a creature.
Your failure was certain.
Maybe I draw something good. Think I win unless they have some trick. So that's 2. No, that's not enough. Ah, well. Maybe they've run out of removal. They only have 2 more cards. That does not look like the act of a person who's run out of removal.
Sting for a moment.
But we'll all find out. All creatures get -2 until end of turn. I get, if I do this, I actually get an extra death trigger. Not that that means anything, but it's something. Right now they're... Okay. So So they can destroy a creature. So I play Downley. It makes them just... I don't know, man. They'll probably gain life. I feel like that's the smart move. So, gain life instead of destroying. Unless this is a destroy creature card. Yeah, so they gain life. I lose 6 life. And, yep. Figured. That's probably the right way to do that. But at least they don't have that removal in hand anymore. Interesting. That could win me a game too. If they don't draw removal, they will 100% just use this, destroy target creature. I don't know. I really need to raise the past. Do I have any more? 1, 2. I do have one more. Maybe they misplay. You don't know. They're definitely gonna just -3. Destroy Sephiroth. Then
I knew you.
Probably play a creature. Interesting. It's time to Soulstone Sanctuary my face. Nope. Well, this is disheartening. And then they just smack me in the face with their land. Well, whatever cards I draw, I get to play discounted. Think it's gotta be the Cathar Commando. Kinda play to my outs or whatever. I essentially need to draw a raise the past again. What do I got in here? Lots of random stuff. No blocks. Alright. Interesting. So I can do 6. I can do 7 damage. And then after combat, do a Day of Judgment. No, I can't. This stabilizes me. Just a little bit. Not really. Pretty sure I lose. There's no way that he missed 4 blocks. Ah, well. I could actually take out the commander if I did enough of them. Right, not commander, the planeswalker. That's an interesting idea. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, well.
Waste of time.
Good game. Xaxes. Should have done Day of Judgment. That would have given me an extra turn. Oh well. I actually been streaming for an hour? That's wild. I keep going. Maybe this game I'll win. Never know. Yeah, no, that's not a hand. I can keep that. What do we get rid of? I think I want a light game draw. We'll play this untapped, tapped. Set a stop because there's no reason to play that early. There we go. Got myself a Cathar Capando. Oh, beauty. Not that it does me any good immediately, but long term, that's a card. Alright, let's keep going. Yep. That happened. So they're doing some kind of rampy stuff. Let's... Okay, so I actually don't want to draw a land. So let's do it this way. Not that it makes a huge difference. Still way more likely to draw a land. But, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. That's probably not a thing you're supposed to say anymore. Whatever. You're just ramping real hard. Wonder what the plan is. Alright, so let's again try to shape our draw to ideally get what we want. Maximize our ability to play spells after drawing. That's not going to make a bunch of a difference. Smack him in the face. I think I'm actually going to Corrupted Conviction my own Blood Witch for the card draw. Well, before Delny's killed too. That's good. All right. Let's leave up the... It's kind of interesting here. So if I do Corrupted Conviction, yeah, I'm gonna do that now. It actually gets me 2 creatures because of Delny. And it's a new turn, so Enduring Innocence should trigger again. Yeah. That's 3 cards. All right, we have a chance. Interesting choice. Man, they, sorry, really have, there must be something they need to draw into to make their whole game work. Alright, I'm gonna play this because I already have my turn picked out. Oh, that's a good card. Good game. Oh, they must have drawn their win con. I'm gonna hit them with a good game. Yep. Mathemagical. Ah, that was fun. I'm happy when I lose to a cool combo that they had to work real hard for and I had a chance to win. That's always a good feeling. The ones, as stupid as it is, playing against the blue and black type just destroy everything or stop you from playing anything, or even some of the white lockdowny type ones. It's not fun. But it is fun to play, and I'm having fun playing, you know, in general. So people can do whatever they want. I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna nesting bot this one. Alright, so I'm gonna put nesting bot down, start my engines, and then next turn, draw a swamp. Draw a swamp. Draw a swamp. That's my strategy. That is not a swamp. Now, I think I attack here because they probably want this creature more than I want my creature. And if they do block, yeah. They want to start there. They want to raise their speed, so they're incentivized. I'm getting the feeling I'm going to be playing Day of Judgment real early this game. Because of that, I think I'm going to play the Vengeful Blood Witch instead of Arnon. Arnon doesn't get raised of pasted. So alright, so here we go. So they're going to probably kill both my things, build up a combo. Oh! Nope. They're gonna do that. Does some damage to the face. Well, I am going to block with the Blood Witch. Reduce some of the damage I'm taking. Then play a Godless Shrine. Kill myself for 2 life. And Judgment. There we go. I should have attacked. Alright. I am pretty much dead. Alright, so we actually have... Go. Corrupted Conviction. Our doodad. Draw. Oh, interesting. think it's Day of Judgment. If they even have one thing with haste, no, they seem. I'm dead. That works. I shouldn't hurt myself like this, but I'm gonna check my wins. I have lost 11 out of my last 16 games. Is it time to change my deck? And if I am changing my deck, what changes am I making? What am I doing different? I don't even know. It's too late. I'm just going to keep playing with this deck, which is losing way more than it's winning. I don't know what's wrong, so I don't know what to fix other than the entirety of the deck. Alright, I have a plan. I am way too quiet to be a streamer, I think. Or I'm tired. There's a good chance that I'm just tired. It has been a long day, and I took a nap. And I drank some Mountain Dew. So, like, balances out, but not really a lot. Alright. I'm not sure what the plan here was. I was just kind of trying to see if this would be something worth doing. Interesting. Okay, I think getting rid of their mana dork and playing a Blood Witch is the play. Because they don't... Like, that's knocking them back almost a whole turn. Or almost more than a turn. Plus I do like 4 damage. That's pretty good. And then next turn, I have some good choices. Oh, they are not going to be in great shape. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So if I do Delny here, I do 4 minions. So that's 6 damage. And then when the 4 minions die, that does 8 damage. So that's 12 damage. And then, if they kill down any of my guys... Yeah, no, I don't think I win this turn. But I think I win inevitably unless they have like an exile effect. Like they have to exile my vengeful Blood Witch in order for themselves to not immediately... Hey, yeah, they realized it. Hooray. Okay. As silly as it would be, I think what we're going to say here is, all right, I'm done streaming. So, Thanks for watching, the people who stopped by and watched for a little while. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not done streaming. I have one more win. I need to get my one more win. I need to get my one more win. I changed my mind. Not done streaming. And this one's gonna be. All right, so if I'm winning about 1/3 of my games, I should have to play no more than 4 more games. Obviously, I don't know why I'm waving my hands that much. I don't know why I'm awake. I don't know why I'm streaming. Everything's awesome. All right, we have a turn 0. No, we don't have a turn 0. We're going to draw a card, so that's good. And if it's a land, that's even better. It's not a land. All right, but we're going to do this. Get ourselves a swamp. Reason I get a swamp is because of the Dalkovan Pack Beasts. Sorry, no. Dalkovan Outposts. Man, the beginning of this deck, I was playing Dalkovan Pack Beasts. And Dalkovan Pack Beasts make 3 of the dudes. And that was kind of like my bit. Alright. As silly as this is, I really don't like Badger Mole Cubs. They are too much ramp. And people copy them, and people bounce them, and people play additionals of them. So yeah, we don't want that. All right, interesting question. I think it's the Blood Witch. I think that's the plan. And why is that the plan? Well, because I'm not blocking this. Combat damage can't be prevented. Creature spells can't be countered. That's fine. I wasn't planning on countering anything. All right. See, I don't know. I think I have a Raise the Past, so starting to throw away my guys is probably fine. I'm gonna, however, throw them away in this particular way rather than Sephiroth, because I want to have a couple more lands and a couple more creatures to make it so that when I do Raise the Past, it's worthwhile. I'm gonna counter that. Wow. No, I'm definitely gonna play the 2. Pretty cool. All right. So this time, because it's going to leave a body, I am going to do it that way. Kind of wish that I had drawn a land there. But I did draw a Day of Judgment, which is extra good with Sephiroth. If I survive this turn. Now, they've committed a lot. Do I block? I block the 1 damage. Might as well. Oh no, then I don't have anything to... Yeah, no blocks. So I draw land. I want to take out Yeah, it didn't happen. But anyways. So Jade, actually, ooh, I can just attack. Perfect. So I attack with 1, sacrifice that, draw land. Perfect. Fortunately, I can't actually play that land. Oh, sorry, I can obviously play that land. I just not gonna pay the 2. Then we are going to Day of Judgment. I was wondering what I was going to do with that last mana. Oh, one of these. No, actually, one of these. One of these. And one of these. So what are we going to do here? All right. So my goal is to not lose. My plan to not lose is to raise the pass next turn. And that's about it. I also have a nice Corrupted Conviction, which I can use to get myself a little bit more choices, hopefully. If I don't draw a land. If I do draw a land, then I don't know. Talking to myself is an interesting thing. Oh, Badgermore Cubs. See, this is the problem with the Badgermore Cubs, is now he's got like 6 mana. No, well, 4 mana. Out of nowhere, and he can cast something that I shouldn't have to have been anticipating. Holy butts. Alright, so I've got choices. So my goal is to deal 9 damage. I'm going to create 3. I'm going to have 2 things that die. When I raise the past, I can kill the nesting bot. So that's 3 things that die. I think. Alright, so what I want to do is probably want a Corrupted Conviction after raising the past. Yes. Alright. And then I attack with the Voice of Victory. And they're going to block with the big one. Probably. So that... Oh, interesting. That's good. That's better than I had hoped. So that happens. I get... Then I can get 2 more here. And if I draw a land and a sacrifice, that's not what I needed, but... If I don't die this turn, I win? I mean, if they exile my 2 Blood Witches... Yeah, they have to exile my 2 Blood Witches. That's my only way of losing. I think I win. That's a nice feeling. Oh man, they made themselves a lot of a lot of mana. No? Oh, what does this do? Yeah, but which paradigm? Cleric tokens a copy of... Alright, okay. So do I survive? Pretty sure I just win? Yay! Man. That's a good finish. Two wins in a row. Alright, now I can go to my thanks for watching screen and be like, thanks for watching. This was my stream on YouTube. We played with Delny, but really, I think this particular game, it was the Blood Witch. This guy was the all-star of this game. He was the one who made me win. Oh, hey, you watched the end. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to just briefly go through my deck one more time at the end of my stream because this is going to be a YouTube video probably after. So let me do that. Good victory to end the night. Yes, indeed. All right, very briefly. Oh, what card did I get? I already have that one. So what do we got? So slow. All right. I don't know why I feel like I'm hurrying, except that I want to be done. And I think I do TCR. Yes. All right. So we had Sephiroth and all these fellows doing weird stuff. We had the Blood Witch, the Voice of Victory, the Calather Commando. I don't think I got to use this game, but every once in a while, this is my all-star when it comes to opponents who are playing with any of the weird like enchantment. Why are you not letting me move this? Oh, that's why. Got all these fun lands, all these fun removals, and that's my deck. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night. And I may or may not stream again. We will find out. I'm waving goodbye now. This is me waving goodbye.